enough for the time, energy, money, and sacrifice that you've given not just to scouting, but to my whole life. I cannot thank you enough. Without you, truly, I would not be standing here today, without your constant nagging and many forceful nudges to finish what I started. Thank you so very much. It's kind of funny. We were just joking about how this Court of Honor has been like one big wedding ceremony. So yes, there will be cake to follow. But first, let me give the toast. I would like to also thank all of you here. The fact that you're here means that you have all touched my life in more ways than one. I would not be the person I am today without you great people who have helped me along the way, as a friend, mentor, a guide, or contributor to many opportunities I've been so fortunate to have been given at my time here in Troop 144. I would like to thank Mrs. Patterson, who could not be here today. She was my elementary school math teacher, who first introduced me to the troop. I'd like to thank Mrs. Sampson for coaching me through the final stages of my Eagle Scout, and Mrs. Smith as well. I would once again like to thank Mr. Tracy, Mr. Memmott, and Mr. Mullis for being my mentors throughout the years. Thank you to Mr. Sauce, who is also not here, who first heard my very underdeveloped sales pitch for my Eagle Scout project. Thank you to Mr. Rizzo, who is my contractor, transporter, and guide throughout the entire Eagle Scout project process. Thank you to all the boys who helped me to build the cross that was used at a prayer service recently for over 600 people. And thank you to my fellow Hawk Patrol members. Guys, it's been a blast. I'm so lucky to have gotten to know all of you. So now, story time. So I remember my first year and a half in Boy Scouts. It should have been called Men's Scouts. I was small, plump, and 11 years old. So the amount of power and hair that some of those boys had was very intimidating. And when they did their yells, you would have thought the earth was shaking. Of course, I was 11 and small, so the Eagle Patrol and the Frogs were giants. Fun fact, I was first a Viking when I came into the troop. It wasn't until a few months later that the Hawks formed. Fun fact number 2. In the 7 years I've been a Hawk, we've probably had enough people to form 2 patrols. But we've had the same flag throughout it all, even though it's been broken at least twice and lost in many people's garages. Moving on, I would like to thank all the adult leaders who I've ever come in contact with. There are so many, and I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. It is a boy-led troop, but without the adults, nothing would get done, and we wouldn't be able to have fantastic adventures. And there have been so many. In 7 years, I have been snow camping in below freezing weather. I have camped out in triple-digit heat, albeit in a hotel, but still. I have slept in a bunk on the USS Hornet, a jail cell in Alcatraz, and under the stars on many a clear night. I have rafted down the Colorado River, experienced flash floods in Arches National Park, climbed the peaks of several mountaintops, and canoed in many lakes. In fact, I once canoed at night on a clear night. Now that was a sight. The sky was littered with a tremendous amount of stars, and the Milky Way galaxy streaked overhead. The water was calm and clear. A single movement of an oar or the twitch of a foot would send ripples in all directions. But when we became absolutely still, it looked as if we were floating, sailing through the night sky. I'm sure there are many more memories that I've forgotten to mention, countless skits of Tankety Tank, songs about yellow birds, baby sharks, bazooka bubblegum, and Alice with a neck like a giraffe. So because you all look like you're kind of tired, I think we should do one last song. Yeah. I've been known to do this one since apparently it's been Cub Scout. So here we go. Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark. Mama shark doo 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 doo, mama shark doo 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 doo, mama shark doo 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 doo, mama shark. Daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark. Great big shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark doo 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 doo, daddy shark. Grandma shark doo 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 doo, grandma shark doo 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 doo, Grandma Shark, do 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 do, Grandma Shark. Grandpa Shark, do 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 do, Grandma Shark, do 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 do, Grandma Shark, do 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 do, Grandma Shark. Going swimming, do 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 do, going swimming, do 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 do, going swimming, do 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 do, going swimming. See a shark, do 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 do, see a shark, do 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 do, see a shark, do 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 do, see a shark. Swimming fast, do 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 do, swimming fast, do 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 do, swimming fast, do 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 do, swimming faster. Shark attack, do 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 do, shark attack, do 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 do, shark attack, do 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 do, shark attack. Lost an arm, do 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 do, lost an arm, do 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 do, lost an arm, do 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 do, lost an arm. Lost a leg, do 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 do, lost a leg, do 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 do, lost a leg, do 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 do, lost a leg. CPR, do 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 do, CPR, do 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 do, CPR, do 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 do, CPR. Gonna heaven, do 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 do, gonna heaven, do 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 do, gonna heaven, do 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 do, gonna heaven. Come back as a baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do